I have a theory. The primary love language of most single parents is acts of service. So we got acts of service, words of affirmation, quality time, giving gifts, and physical touch. 5 love languages. Gary Chapman wrote this book called The 5 Love Languages that did an excellent job at creating a massive cultural conversation that was relatable around the way in which we give and receive love. But one thing that book didn't quite do as well as it probably could have is root the way in which we receive love and the lives we live inside of a cultural context. The way in which a single, unpartnered, childless person exists in the world is very different than the way in which someone with kids exists in the world. Someone who is partnered, someone who has inconsistent income, things like that. And so I personally was raised by a single mom. My mom and my dad got divorced when I was under 2 years old. And I vividly remember my mama saying, if I ever date again, he gonna have to help me. I have a lot of single friends, single parent friends who are raising children on their own. And 99% of them say, but he gonna have to help out with homework. I got some gutters that need to be clean. Acts of service is my love language. If he can alleviate some of this burden, then that makes me feel loved. I just really have a theory that acts of service is on, if we use a Maslow's hierarchy, which has been shown to be racist. Acts of service is the bottom rung. It is water, it is food, it is sex, it is a core need. And when that need is met, you are freed up to have love languages like quality time, especially because time is scarce when we are single parents. You are freed up to have things like physical touch, and words of affirmation mean a lot more, because when you are tied up and your time is tied up, you could tell me words of affirmation, but I'm still burdened. I do think that the 5 love languages, like I said, did a great job at creating a relatable, widespread, macro level conversation about the way we give and receive love. People are still out here talking about my love language is this and my primary love language is that. And I got 2 primary love languages. I think I do. And I think it fell short in identifying the fact that my love language is rooted inside of the life that I live. Love languages are not created equal. They exist in a hierarchy related to the systems and structures around you. And I think that Gary Chapman could have did a better job at articulating that the love languages are not benign. They don't exist in a vacuum, and they are not on the same level depending upon your life. So that is what I meant in one of my most recent posts, where I said, if you are at capacity, you have no idea what your true desires are, what your true likes are, because you are at capacity. And whiteness and white structures have a beautiful, meticulous way of distorting and shifting who we really are out of alignment, because we don't really know. Because my primary love language really may not be acts of service when all things are right in my life. It may actually be physical touch. But I wouldn't know that because I'm stressed and I need somebody to come help me with these damn kids and help with homework and help clean these gutters and change some of these light bulbs, vacuum out this car, fill up this gas tank. Then, and after then, would a date feel good? Would touch feel good? Would words of affirmation feel good? But first, hit that bottom rung. Hit that bottom rung, which is acts of service. Peace.